Hey y'all, back again with another video. Today is May 21st, 2025. I'm doing this video because I want to show y'all the current situation of my apartment. Now, the reason why it's like this, I'm going to tell y'all why. Y'all will see in a bit. Hold on. Alexa, what's the temperature? Right now. Echo. Alexa, what's today's date? Today is Wednesday, May 21st. Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Sorry, I'm covering my hands because I just wanted to get the date together first. Okay, so here is my current situation. This is my living room. This is my living room. And it's like this because I'm going to tell you why. So this is not the first time my refrigerator been in the living room, and this stand will soon be in the, this stand is supposed to be in the kitchen, but it's in my living room. So I got the kitchen and my living room. So here is the stove, the microwave, the kettle you hear. That's the kettle going, and this right here, we have to use this as a stove. We got the microwave. We got the new wave oven. I thank God for the purchases that I made, not realizing that it was going to be my main source to cook my food. So this is what we use. We use this to cook food, air fry chicken, bake food, stuff like that. Of course, our refrigerator. Then we use this if we want to heat up food. You can use the oven too, but we use this as a stove. But when I bought this stuff, I didn't have I didn't realize that I would be using it as the main, stove, or, the main oven. Or the main air fryer. I was just using it, like for a substitute, like in case I don't want to turn on the gas stove, I could just, put on the, this. So let me show y'all why. This is cool. This come in handy. Yes. From, yep. So I bought this as a substitute, or like if I don't want to turn on the stove, I could just plug this in and use this and stuff like that. And if I want to turn on the oven, if I don't want to turn on this oven, I can use this. But lately, this has been my main source of bacon, like cooking my food and heating up my food. This was my main source right here. Right here. I've been using this to bake my food and everything. Because, look, this is in the living room and it's not plugged in. And I can't use it anyway for other reasons. So anyway, the reason why all my kitchen stuff is in the living room is because, let me show y'all. The kitchen is getting done. Ooh, they're not done yet. They'll be back in here to finish up everything. So, yeah. There'll be new flooring and everything. We're going to get a paint job, too. So, yeah. Hopefully we get a new back door, all that get fixed up over there. We getting a new countertop, a new cabinets, yeah. I don't think this is being replaced, but we getting new countertop here, new countertop and a new cabinets. Eventually, we gonna get a new stove and a new refrigerator, new one refrigerator go right there, and a new stove. I don't know when, but we definitely gonna need a paint job in here. They're gonna fill these all in and everything. So yeah. They finally hired somebody to do, what they was doing. So it was a whole. I did a shorts, so you can, I didn't really do a talk video. I just posted that, but they really dug up the ground, the flooring all the way down to the what they call them planks things, and it was rotted out. I got a short up about it. So yeah, so this is I'm gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be in my kitchen soon, but it's gonna really be awesome. Oh, and this gonna get done too. You know, I can't go in the kitchen right now because they just put this flooring down a few hours ago. So yeah, that noise you hear is that what they call that thing, smoke detectors. Is really annoying. But yeah. So we got new tiles on the floor. All the tiles is done. Somebody that knew what they was doing finally came in here. Because if you know what you're doing, all it takes is a few times, one time, get it right the first time. So I will come back in another video when everything is done. I don't think the painting is going to be done right away. It's going to be a while for the painting because the building manager is going to do it. They offered to do it. The people that put this flooring down, they offered to paint, but of course he gonna want to do it. He don't know what he's doing. But yeah, so this is the kitchen. You know what this remind me of? When we first moved in here, April 16th, 2016. Yep, I remember walking into this kitchen for the first time, you know. I remember it, so I guess they're gonna fix over there too. I'm not sure. But yeah, they're gonna get all over there, all over there, all the way over here. We just need a paint job bad. We never got a paint job when we moved in here, never did. I think the living room only had a paint job, but the kitchen and the bathroom and the bedrooms never had a paint job. I'm not sure, but I'm really sure that the kitchen never had a paint job when we moved in. It's probably been just a wipe down, but yeah. So yeah, this is how it's coming along. I miss my kitchen. I do. Anybody that I know loves to cook and bake, and you can't get to your kitchen, that's a problem. But yeah. Yeah. So this is my current situation as of May 21st, 2025. This is where my stove is. Now this refrigerator been in this living room for maybe 2 years. 1 year it was on this side here, and another year it was on this side. And then this is out here for over a year. So I can't wait until everything kitchen goes into the kitchen. Can't wait. I had this table cleaned off, but now it's junky again because I had to take everything out the kitchen and put it here. But yeah, I had the table looking nice. But yeah, and I got to do some decluttering, like throwing out some stuff. I'm not sure about this, but I had this for a long time and it takes a while to heat up. I mean, not heat up to start mixing. So yeah. So it's dusty because they was, taking up the floor and that put dust all over the place. So once they're done, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to dust this whole living room. I don't know if I'm going to record myself doing it. This is weird. I'm sitting on my couch in my refrigerator. That's crazy. And we need a new refrigerator and we need a new stove because we've been living here for over 9 years. And by law, the landlord is supposed to replace your refrigerator and your stove if you've been living here for 9, 10 years. And when we first moved in, we got this refrigerator and that stove. So it's time to get new appliances. 10 years, it's going to be 10 years next year. We had this stove and this refrigerator. So by law, we must get upgraded appliances. Is it appliances? Electronic. It's not electronic. So yeah. So we need a new refrigerator and we need a new stove because the first two eyes don't work on the stove, and the oven don't even work either. I think the oven do work, but it was a reason why we wasn't using it. But anywho, yep.